Phew. Alright guys, so we just came back to, we're going to climb the rock today, but it's actually closed because it's predicted to be 40 degrees today. I think the limit is 36 before they close it. But I was a little smarter today. I got this fly net, which is proving to be very useful. There, if you can see these flyers, actually they're all over me. Hey, how are you? I know it's another Uluru one, but it's just so amazing. Look at that in the background. It's actually stunning. Ew. Hopefully the connection's all right. And I'm so. Oh, am I? Do I need to do it again? Smart man. I know. Is the connection okay? Hopefully the connection's all right. Otherwise, I'll set up a hotspot and hop on my. I'm good. Cool. Good connection. Epic. How good's that? So yeah, I thought I'd give you guys another view because the last time I did it was probably like midnight you guys' time. So yeah, I'm gonna go landscape, give you guys a cool little hey guys. If you guys could share this out, that'd be so good. Retweet, share, take some pictures. Yeah, I just did a bus go just to check it out, but there's a lot of flyers as you can see. It gets thanks everyone, thanks Bert Star, thanks Claire Bear, thanks Vin, thanks Mac John, thanks guys, thanks Dan Moore's just joined. Thanks everyone for sharing it out. Anyone that shares it I'll give a shout out to. Thanks Amelia Can, thanks Bert Star 89. Yeah, this place is actually mind-blowing. You know, I just did the Apostles and I think this is equally as good. Oh, thanks Alpha Centauri, thanks Tortel, oh my god, thanks Mummy Woman, thanks Adriana, literally Nika, hello, Sherry Hearts you, thank you, thanks everyone for sharing, really appreciate it. But yeah, so I think this is actually, I like this better than the Apostles. I think it's far more, it's got a huge wow factor when you see it. When you see this thing up close, it is actually insane. It's mind-blowing. The sheer size of the cliff when you're standing next to it, you are so little, you're the smallest little guy. First time you watched me live, cool. I just actually took a break for a little while and it was my birthday yesterday, so my awesome girlfriend has surprised me. I didn't actually know we were coming to Uluru. She surprised me. Thanks Lady May 42, thank you. But yeah, so she surprised me with this amazing trip. We've got today and then we leave tomorrow midday. 28-year-old, yes, I'm a 28-year-old old man. But guys, as far as I know, this is the second largest monolith, I think is how you pronounce it, in the world. And the largest one is in Western Australia. But this thing is absolutely mind-blowing. And the best view is far away, so you can actually take in how huge this thing really is. When you're up close to it, you don't get the full perspective of like the whole, I don't know, the full perspective of how huge it is, I guess. I mean, it's pretty amazing. Where are you? We are in, this is Uluru Ayers Rock. It's Ayers Rock to the rest of the world. To Australians, it's Uluru, and that's its indigenous name, Uluru. But Ayers Rock, I think, is what it's commonly known as around the world. Because a few people kind of didn't know that yesterday. They're like, where's Uluru? But yeah, you love the red dirt. Yeah, you know what, it's so red out here. But look, let me give you a proper view. I can't actually, like, this stuff, like all this green bush and shrubs, I don't know how it survives, because it's like 40 degrees out here. It's insane. No, this is, yeah. So look at the size of that. Like, I think the base camp walk is about 10 kilometers is off memory. Is that right? 10 k's, was it? Yeah, so you can actually, yeah, it's very spiritual. You can actually walk around it. They've got, you're not allowed to go off the track, so you follow the track around. It's about 10 kilometers to do the base walk.
Says the park is World Heritage.
Yeah, so apparently it's a World Heritage listed site as well. So it's pretty amazing. You know what? If I did a Periscope last night of the Fields of Light, well, before the lights turned on, and there was a dingo in the bush behind us, so there's heaps of wildlife out here, very Australian wildlife, lots of flies. Can you see, like, I don't know if you can see them buzzing around me everywhere, but this $10 mosquito net is the best thing. I know I look like a big dog, but it is the best thing. And this place, it's a 3-hour flight from Sydney. So you can pop here, you can do a day trip even if you wanted to. If you just wanted to come out, check it out, and then head home. It's pretty amazing location. What's its composition? No idea. Vegemite? Love it. Yeah, I don't know what kind of rock. But I know the land, when you fly in on the plane, you can actually do helicopter tours, which is pretty cool. So you can do a helicopter tour, and Nettie even skydived around it, or skydove around it, which is equally as amazing. Let's go for a little walk. Like, look at this. We're just literally in the middle of nowhere. This was like, I reckon this is the best place in Australia that I've seen so far. It's definitely up my bucket list. And I thought it might be a little bit smaller, or I might be a little disappointed, but it's like, it is literally the best place I've been in Australia so far. Like, probably need to spend about 2 days here, and that's pretty wild. It's pretty wild. Ew. Of course I can do helicopter tours. This is Bush Mitch. Have you guys heard of Russell Coit? I don't know, maybe I should do my own Russell Coit. How not to survive in the bush. But yeah, you can run around it. It's 10 kilometers. You just got to stick to the path. There's a track that runs the whole way around it. There's actually a lot of other rock formations out here, which is pretty epic. But yeah, thought I'd give you guys a little show you guys what this looks like. Oh, you got to go back to work. No worries. Thanks for the birthday wishes, Nikki Noo. Really appreciate it. Survivors, Mitch Oates edition. You know that. So look at that. Like, seriously, this landscape is insane. Very, very, very beautiful. Yeah, she's over there looking equally as fantastic with her fly net. It's a fly net. Look at all, so you can see all these flies sort of buzzing around me. There's millions of flies. So yeah, I thought instead of fighting them, I just put on a fly net. It cost me like $5-10. Best $10 ever. Hey Natty! Hey! Ew. Thanks for the belated birthday wishes, guys. And whoever shares this out, I'm going to give a shout out to. So if you guys share, tweet, take some screenshots, chuck them on Twitter. I'm sure there's poisonous snakes in Australia. You know, we got like, is it like 7 of the top 10 deadliest animals or something? But you know what? I'm still here. My girlfriend's still here. Thank you, Nettie. Thanks for sharing. We're all still here. It's nothing to worry about. You'll be fine. But yeah, my arm is actually getting so sore from holding this. You know, I haven't had to hold selfies for ages, and now I need to build up those selfie muscles. You know what? The field of light was amazing, but it didn't come out on any kind of Snapchats or anything like that. So I kind of just enjoyed it. But walking through the fields of light was pretty amazing. Do I hear the... Oh, your middle name's Ayers. How cool's that? The snake in our backyard ate our baby pet kangaroo. Oh my god, I hope that's not a true story. Nat usually goes over the hat. Right. Thank you. Thank you. I'm gonna know that next time. But now I look like a big dog, but it's definitely worth it. Yeah, you can climb it. It's closed because whenever it's forecast to get 40 degrees or over, they close it, or wind conditions and stuff like that. I know there's so many flies, but like the fly net, they're not getting through anyway, and apparently I'm wearing it incorrectly, but it's still effective. Oh, so this is how you're meant to wear it, I think. Like that. Dig for opals. Is that a thing? You can dig for opals out here? Let me give you another. Look at that. So. Whew. And I'd go, you know what, the reception isn't that great around there. Yeah, if it works, no. Hey buddy love, how are ya? Yeah, if it works, then why fix what's not broken? I know, it's really mesmerising that it is such flat ground. You walk around and zoom around and it's just boom, it's there, it's in your face, like, it's insane. I have ordinary don't know. Yeah, thanks for that. Yeah, 22 minutes later. Opals. Oh, there's heaps of opals. Hey, check out. Do you want to see? Oh, thanks Clement Martinez for sharing. Thanks has to be brutal. Check out this. I'll show you how red this dirt is. Like, can you guys see that on my white skin? Look,
Just very white.
look at that. That's like, it is so. There are no bees, just flies. But yeah, the dirt is literally so orange, so orange. Hey, nice to be back. I guess it's pretty cool to be back. Birds, not sure. There's a few birds around. We saw some magpies and stuff like that. There's actually a cultural centre that way, but you're not allowed to film and stuff in there, so I didn't. But it's pretty cool in there. You go in and they've got a movie playing with like a little documentary history around the local area. Oh, you missed me. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it is beautiful. Look at this. So the flies, I know flies are real. Look at this. They've drawn on little flies on top of this fly net to try and scare away flies.
Is it working?
But would you call this bush country? Not bush country, outback. Bush country, I feel, would be more like like a tropical rainforest sort of thing. This is like Australian outback. Yeah, the dingoes. It was yesterday, but yeah, it was really didn't even see it. But the guys were like, "Yeah, there's a dingo behind you," but I couldn't find it. So yeah, there's heaps of wildlife around. We are out in the outback. Shrimps, Barbie. You know that. You know that's true. Look at that. Oh my god. This is the down under. This is what I call. This is like the real down under. You should get that song, Kat. Can you get that on your iPhone, please? Look at that. Hey, I'm gonna play a little music for you. Just give me a few center. The red center they call it. That's right. Where do the flies live? No idea. They just yeah. You know what? This really looks similar to Lanai on Hawaii. If you've ever been to Lanai, this is the same landscape that they've got there. I actually thought I was in Australia when I was in Lanai. Is there a drought? I'm not too sure. You can actually see when you get up nice and close to the rock, you can see all these like all that. That's like, you can't really see it too well on my phone, but there's these black trails, and it's where all the water rushes down, and you get the rock, which is super, pretty amazing. Yeah, everything's so green, but it's like, I don't know, I was amazed at how green and lush all this is. So this stuff must be like, but then the dirt is so dry, so like all this bush stuff is just acclimatized, and it must just be so good at getting moisture. And yeah, it does rain here. Hey guys, are you ready? Yeah. Oh, we run out. Wait for it. Just 2 seconds. We got some cool music coming your way. Are you on 4G? Oh my gosh, we're running out of 4G. It's been about 3 weeks, has it? Since rain. What's a succulent? I'm not too sure. I'm not too sure what that is, but yeah, look. A cactus? Is that a cactus? Cactus? Ghostbusters? Are you ready? Can you hear this? What do you reckon? How good's this? You probably couldn't beat this. Thank you, I like the helmet as well. I love this song. It's so good. Oh, how good is that? That is too funny, guys. You see my girlfriend dance. Yeah, it's just the two of us here at the moment. A car just pulled up over here, but it's very quiet at the moment, which is great. How funny was that? That was gold. Alright, well, I'm sure I've bored you guys all to death by now, but I'll probably do another Uluru Periscope before I leave. Hey, Mr. Sue! Emrat, how are you? But yeah, awesome. She's so Aussie. Right? Very. Not much, just hanging out with this amazing backdrop. Mate, it's great. It's fantastic. I'm protecting my head from flies. So if you see, you can see them like this. I'm not sure if you can see them on Periscope, but there's flies everywhere. But yeah, so you just chuck one of these on and you're all good to go. Once the wind picks up a bit, the flies disappear a little bit. It's when there's no wind where they're really, really, really tough. Yeah, I think so. I've never been here before, but we flew, so we caught a flight from Sydney. Took 3 hours to get here, and then within 5 minutes you're at the resort. There's one resort town. Otherwise you have to drive from, is it Alice Springs, I believe you drive from. No, I don't actually have time, so tomorrow I fly back to Sydney, straight back to work. Got to pay those bills. But, alright. Yeah, Costa's Garden. Costa, how are you, man? I'm sure you've been here before. You definitely would have been here before. Yeah, Alice Springs is meant to be an amazing place. But yeah, alright guys, I'm going to scope down. My arm is seriously in a lot of pain from holding this phone. It's been too long. Oh, you just got back from Australia? So many flies, yeah. Awesome. Alright guys, I'm gonna periscope down. What do you want to see? Do you want to see a zoomed in view? Look, see that's nice and close. You can see all the crevices of the rock. Sorry about my shaky hands. It's pretty far away there. Alright. Peace out. We're going to go check out these other rock formations that are around the place. Thanks for Iliancy for sharing that out. Really appreciate it. Any tweets, screenshots, if you could tag, share, chuck them on Twitter, that'd be fantastic. Really stoked. No, thanks for watching, guys. Really appreciate it. I'll catch you guys soon. Hope you enjoyed my little music number. That was pretty funny. I was hilarious. A bit of a dad joke, but that was pretty good. Alright, I'll catch you guys later. Thanks for watching. Boom.